Hi there. My name is ML, and this is Healing After Loss. I welcome you to the channel. If you like what you get out of these weekly sessions, then please do all the YouTube things. Like, share, subscribe, comment if you'd like to have a conversation with me. I'd love to hear what your thoughts are. I will be reading from this book, as I always do, Healing After Loss, Daily Meditations for Working Through Grief, by Martha Whitmore Hickman. Today is Wednesday, 26 November 2025. If you're watching at some other time, well, then welcome. If you'd like a copy of this book, there is an affiliate link below. You're welcome to help Martha out a little bit. So here we go, November 26. So he passed over, and all the trumpets sounded for him on the other side. John Bunyan. If we believe in life after death, which images play around that belief? Victorian images hardly seem plausible or appealing. Heavenly choirs aroused antipathy in Mark Twain, who wondered why we pictured heaven as including all those things we could hardly abide while alive. No sex. Heavenly choirs. Please. John Bunyan's image in Pilgrim's Progress seems old-fashioned in some ways. But what has fashion to do with it? It is all conjecture, attempts to express the unknowable. Modern images have to do with light, a tunnel perhaps, and then light. Always warmth, always inconceivably wonderful love. For many, the faces of loved ones, a figure of God, or some other religious embodiment. Who knows? But the sound of trumpets welcoming a triumphant spiritual warrior home is not bad. What music were they playing? We'll have to wait and see. In my fantasy, I am reaching for the welcoming arms of my loved one. I like that. When I was younger, I played in the school band, and I started with trumpet. I was terrible at it. I could not get the embouchure right, which is the way you hold your mouth. Just couldn't. And with only 3 keys, it just didn't work for me. So I switched to flute, which, even though it has more keys, significantly more keys, it's exactly the same embouchure as trumpet. But for whatever reason, I could play flute. So I like music. I like brass instruments. I like woodwind instruments. And my personal favorite is tenor sax. Alto, tenor, yeah, the bigger one. So if my heavenly choir is actually a heavenly orchestra, then maybe the trumpets and the sax are playing New Orleans jazz. It's what they play in New Orleans at funerals. What music do you want to be hearing as you pass over? Do you have a fantasy of what your own death will be like? I mean, certainly not a fantasy of some horrific thing. But as Martha has said, do you see a loved one reaching for you? Kind of like that. Let's see what my fantasy might be. I'm in a swimming pool. The water is the perfect temperature. Not too warm, not too cool. And I'm just treading water. And I'm hearing the New Orleans jazz playing. And Mommy reaches for me to pull me out of the water and give me a huge, huge hug. I like that. What's yours? Comment. Let's have a conversation. Until next week, until next Wednesday, take care of yourself and go with grace.